What's up, YouTube? How you guys doing? I hope you guys had a wonderful trading week last week. Compliments of the season once again, and you're welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to another Sunday weekly forex outlook, where we'll be going over the markets to look for opportunities and potential trades that we could be taking. So as always, I'm going to be going over some of the trades I took last week and what happened, the wins, the losses, and everything. So without any further ado, let's get straight into the video. So last week I spoke about NZD USD that I was in. I think that was my first trade of the year, and if you follow that trade, I think I dropped that video on Monday, and but I made the video on Sunday, so Sunday midnight the market took me out. But here's the thing, it was not a terrible trade. Okay, let me not talk about the trade. Let's look at the trade together so you understand what I'm talking about. Okay, this was the trade over here. If you go over to the weekly time frame, you can see the weekly time frame was definitely bullish, very heavy bearish, very heavy to the downside. Okay, come over to the daily time frame. Daily time frame was also bearish, lower lows and lower highs. The market that made this lower low, lower high, broke below the support level and was retesting over here. Over to the 4-hour time frame. Like, there's absolutely no reason in the world why I should not have taken this trade. Okay, but that's what happens with trading. Some trades are just not going to work out. On the 4-hour time frame, the market was in this consolidation, broke out, came, retested, bearish engulfing. This was where I got my entry stops above. Now, still go down to the 1-hour time frame. On the 1-hour time frame, break, retest, double top, engulfing. This was where I entered, stops above, target below. So was this a bad trade? I can't possibly say it was, but it just didn't work out. The market wanted to come back to retest this resistance level all the way up here, up here, and that was exactly what it did. There was an opportunity for me to take this trade after retest, because I was so sure that the market was going to come back to retest this level, this blue line here. But the reason why I could not take this trade was because even after testing this resistance level, giving us this double top and breaking below the neckline, retesting, there was still this level of support over here, which I still wanted them. There could be potential buying pressure off this level, so I just decided to let the trade go. But this trade was definitely not a bad trade. The next trade was GBP card. This was the trade I won, but funny enough, I took this trade twice. And let me put my sell position here. The first one I took, I lost. I'm going to explain exactly what happened. There's something like this, about 50 pips. Stop. 1, 2, 3. Yes. So it was I explained this trade last week as well. The market, you can see this left head, right shoulder. On the daily and weekly time frame, this was a very strong level of resistance, weekly level over here. So on the 1-hour time frame, when the market came back for this retest, I entered after this bearish engulfing over here. So is the market please a little bit higher? I think that I had like 50 pips. The only reason why it's not here is because when I got the opportunity again, I just dragged the short tool from here and moved it to the side. Okay, so I entered after this engulfing double top type formation, and the market came and stopped me out. Well, I can't really say. I feel like this trade, I could argue that this was not a very good trade, because this double top was really not a clear one. but the whole direction and the idea was, right in a sense. Okay, so the market stopped me out of this trade over here, put me in a little bit of profit and stopped me out, I think the same day. And the next day, I think that happened on Monday, and on Tuesday, the market came here and gave this clear double top over here on the 4-hour time frame, and I entered on the 1 hour after the break of this neckline, break and close of this neckline over here. I entered my sell stops above targets all the way down. I was able to make a 3 points. I think it was a 3.2, not a 3.5. I think because of my lot size, I don't know, but this was a beautiful trade. I was able to cover the losses of the first loss I took and that of the NZD/USD. So I'm up about 2% on my account. Yeah, on this loss, when the market was pushing up, and after this hammer candle over here, when the market was pushing up, I saw the buying pressure and I closed out about halfway to my stop loss, because I knew that the market was probably going to take me out, and so I waited and I got into this. So that was why I was able to make like 2%. I closed about $60 loss, and I was able to make about $320 on this trade. So I'm up about 2%. I'll probably drop a screenshot of the trades somewhere on the screen. So but yeah, this was a beautiful trade. This was a really, really nice trade, and there were so much opportunities this week. Like, if I had taken all the opportunities I spotted this week, I probably would have passed the account this week. But for a couple of reasons, I couldn't take all of them. One, I had taken 2 losses back to back. So I know we all try to like shove it off and feel like, it doesn't matter, we keep going. But somewhere at the back of your mind, especially when you're taking losses, there's usually a safety trigger in your brain to like taper down. And when you're in your stride, when you're having more wins, you tend to have more confidence to get into more positions. So I didn't really want to force more trades, especially as this GBP card had not hit my take profit. It was moving. I didn't want to really add more positions, just in case I take a loss. I'll know how to manage my accounts properly. But yeah, let's go over the trades that I took, because most of all these trades I called them out on the last weekly outlook. So if you have not been following our weekly outlook videos, you're missing out. Many of these opportunities I spoke about last weekly outlook video. So let me just go through them really briefly so we can go over the weekly outlook for this week. GBP AUD. I was so mad at myself. Not really mad at myself. I was so mad I didn't take this trade. I feel like the market kind of finessed me in a way, because if you watch my previous weekly outlook video, like I said, I broke this trade down. I talked about all the reasons why I was expecting the market to sell from this point back to this blue zone. And I actually wanted to take this trade on Wednesday. Yes, the market came and gave us this double top on the 4-hour time frame, but on the 1-hour time frame was where I wanted to place my entry. And if we look over here on the 1-hour time frame, you can see this. Let me draw it out. Left head, right shoulder. All I wanted was for this next candle to close below this line. That was all I was waiting for. I was literally, I think I was driving somewhere. I literally parked, because when this blue candle was developing, I was on my way somewhere. So it was a couple of hours to 11 p.m. I literally parked by the side of the road and I was waiting to see. I just wanted this blue candle to close anywhere in this region, so I'll take the trade. The market, it was down here before it came back, closed back up. I was like, okay, cool. I set an alarm like over here. if the market came in, like if this next candle closed anywhere down below, I'll just enter somewhere around here. The next candle came and pushed up. I was like, cool. This was like my safety bar. I wanted the market to clear this blue bar. And to my greatest surprise, I don't know what news came out on Wednesday or what happened. It just died. Like from all the way up here, it just melted down. Like I had my MT4, I'd already put the position size and everything, but as the market did not close below this level, I just kept the phone and I continued driving. And as I heard the alarm, I wanted to pick up my phone and look, and I saw this big red candle just melted. It felt so, I felt so bad in my stomach. But yeah, things like that are going to happen. But what's important is that the direction was right. I don't think there's much I could have done. If this market really wanted me to take this money, this hammer candle would have just closed a little bit below this line over here, and I would have definitely taken the trade. But it didn't meet my requirements, so I didn't take it. It still hurts, but I just didn't take the trade, and it is what it is. But it was a beautiful setup. I missed a good 1 to 4 over here, but yeah, on to the next one. I'm going to go through these ones really briefly. Gold, I missed this trade on gold. The trade on gold was just a typical situation of will I call it FOMO, or because if you go to the weekly outlook video, I said this clear as day. I was expecting this market to pull back into this level, give me a bullish engulfing, and I'll buy all the way to the upside. The market did exactly that. But if you remember, I had just taken the loss on NZD USD and GBP card. So that was on Monday. So I was really skeptical about taking the trade. I just don't know why. But it was a beautiful trade. The market came, pulled back all the way to this level like I anticipated, and engulfing all the way to the upside. EUR/AUD, the only reason why I'm not in this buy on EUR/AUD was because I was expecting a sell on GBP/AUD, and GBP/AUD played out. So on my analysis last week, I told you guys I was going to be anticipating buys from this level, break, retest, engulfing. This is the trade right here. Or the market even gave me another entry over here, I think like a head and shoulder pattern somewhere here. But the only reason why I didn't take, because left head, right shoulder, engulfing, pull back into this level. The only reason why I didn't take the buy off this level was because I was looking for sells on GBP/AUD. I didn't want to take two opposing direction on the similar crosses. Okay, but this year I don't think I'm going to be, once the analysis says buy or sell, even if it's a NZD USD buy, Euro USD sell, I'm just going to stick with the analysis. I was holding my hands literally on this trade because I was seeing the buy as clear as day, but I didn't take it because of the confliction I had with GBP/AUD. So the rest pairs are AUD USD. The market came, retested this level of resistance, double top, break, retest. I completely just missed out on most of these trades. I'm not going to bore you guys with the gruesome details. And on Friday, I think this Friday one was the most painful because Thursday night, I literally drew this zone over here. But I think I woke up later than, like, the trade had already started playing out. So when I woke up, this is 7. I think I woke up somewhere here, somewhere in this big 8 or 9 a.m. candle. I was really tired, and the market had already moved. It was sad. So for this week, let me stop talking about all trades and look at the pairs for this week. For this week, I have AUDCHF. I'm bearish on AUDCHF. And if we go over briefly from the weekly time frame, if you're enjoying the video so far, do well to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel, it helps to show the video to more people. So let's get back into the video. Go over to the weekly time frame. You will see the market has been bearish. Look at this strong selling pressure off of this level. The previous one to like strong weekly selling pressure coming all the way down. Now the market has pulled back to this previous level of support that could be potentially used as resistance. Now see the candle formation that formed on the weekly time frame. This is called a shooting star formation, and this is a bearish candlestick formation. So now let's go over to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, now you can see the market is also bearish, high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. And the market has not just put in this potential lower high, but it has given us this sort of double top. One top, push down, second top, push down, and it's breaking the neckline. So I'm going to be expecting a pullback into this level to look for sales. Now let's go over to the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, clear as day, you can also see this left shoulder, head, and right shoulder, break of neckline. So this week we're just going to be waiting for the retest, looking for sales to the downside. You can see how we are building our case against this market. This is why when I take my position, I successfully take my positions, I'm really not afraid or trying to get out of the market or trying to tamper with my trade once I've entered the position. Why? I've broken this down from the higher time frame. I've gone over to the higher time frame. I've seen the bigger picture. I've broken it down and I've built evidences, almost like a detective. I've planned a RICO case against this pair right here, and I'm just patiently waiting for it to enter my trap. And once it does, I shoot my position, and I'm chilling. So that's exactly how you should approach the market. I'm not just taking sales or buys because I think this is what's going to happen, but I'm building my case. I'm looking for evidences on other time frames, so on the weekly, daily, 4-hour time frame, and I go over to look for my entry, and I just hold on to my position until it gets to either 1 to 3 or it gets to my target. So I'm bearish on AUDCHF. The next pair on my list, NZDCHF. Similar premise. Go over to the weekly time frame. But bearish, this is even more clean off the higher time frame. This double top, break, retest. That's high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Shooting star once again. Go over to the daily time frame. This is not doesn't give us like a double top like it did on AUDCHF, but you can see over here, if you know about fake outs, you can see the market try to break above and the bears came and pushed the market back down. So this bearish show bearish presence. Now on the 4-hour time frame, you can see same left head, right shoulder, waiting for a break of the neckline, retest, sell. Simple as that. USDCHF. I'm actually bullish on USDCHF. We'll go over to the daily time frame so you can see clear. The market has finally taken out this level of resistance. So this week, just going to be anticipating the market to pull back somewhere around this level. Look for rejections to continue the bullish move to the upside. GBP NZD. I was bearish on GBP NZD last week, but I'm still bearish. GBP NZD is quite a tricky one because on the weekly time frame we are bullish, and but I'm anticipating the market to get back to this level over here before looking for buying pressure. However, the market has not gotten here, but it's definitely en route to get to this level. So the whole question is there going to be like another pullback to this level before they push down to this point, before we look for the buying pressure to continue the move to the upside? Or is the market going to try to fake out this level and continue pushing to the upside? I really can't answer that question for now, because I still feel like the market needs to come back to this level. I would bet like more of 70% that the market will come back to this level, because we have the EMA over here lining up over here. We have the bearish double top over here, one top, second top, lower low, lower high, lower low, potential lower high. Before the market gets here, we'll start looking for buys. So I'm bearish on this pair. I would want this market to go up, retest this level again before pushing down. But from this level, I'll be looking for buys. Type of structure, looking for buys to the upside. Euro JPY, I'm bearish on Euro JPY. However, I would want to see the market break and close below this level. If you're looking for a retest, I'm looking for buys to the downside. We go over to the higher time frames. You can see the market has come to this previous level of strong resistance, rejected strongly, shooting star. So right now I'm just going to waiting for the market to break and retest this level before looking for sales to the downside. CHF JPY, similar analysis. The market has made this high, low, lower high, lower low. So now I'm anticipating a lower high before looking for a lower low over this level. GBP USD, I'm bearish on GBP USD. Last week, the market gave us a beautiful sell of this region on GBP USD. However, it didn't quite meet my entry criteria. It just made this like funny looking kind of. It didn't quite meet my entry criteria. It was a beautiful move, but I couldn't get into the trade because it didn't meet my entry criteria. This week, however, I'm anticipating a pullback into this level, rejection, and looking for sales to the downside. And these are all the pairs I'm going to be interested in on the FX section. Let's go back to the indices. US oil was give us a beautiful entry, a beautiful trade last week. US oil broke out of this level of consolidation that it has been holding for quite a while. Let's see, since was in this consolidation since September of last year. This was like a big fake out and finally broke out. And he made this level of support. He was able to hold this level of support on the 4-hour time frame. This level of support, this was where the entry came about. This was the high, low, higher high, push down. You look over here, you see this hammer candle entry confirmation. This was the trade that I spotted, and the market moved all the way to a take profit and came back down to fake out this level. It's called liquidity grab, fake out, stop hunt, whatever it is you guys like or choose to call it. But that's what the market came to do over here, and in continue pushing to the upside. This week, going to be looking for the market to retest this level over here before looking for more buys to the upside. So I'm still bullish on the US oil, but on the SPX, US 30 and NAS 100, I'm bearish, and we'll see why. On the SPX 500, you can see the market has made this left head, right shoulder, and broken below the neckline. So right now, we're just anticipating pull back into this level, sell to the downside. Simple as that. NAS 100, similar situation. This is not the cleanest left head and right shoulder, but the premise, this level of support that has been holding, push once, twice. Now the market has made the high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and now a lower low. So we're anticipating a pullback into this level, rejection, sell to the downside. US30 will be anticipating a sell to the downside as well. You can see the market was in an uptrend before, higher high, higher low, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low, lower high. Now lower low will anticipate a push lower high before a new lower low. So I'm bearish on US30. Now the last pair on our list is going to be Bitcoin. Bitcoin has been I'm more bearish than bullish. I'm not even going to lie, because Bitcoin is looking like it's in a consolidation, like it's in a range, it's like in a really messy position right now. But if you look closely, you can still see this level of left head and right shoulder that the market has formed. The only thing that I'm going to say, if Bitcoin should break below this level of $91,000 per coin, if it comes below here, we're going to be looking at Bitcoin coming all the way down, at least first to the 87k. But the major level of support I'm seeing is around $73,000 per coin. So I'm bearish on Bitcoin because I can see strong sellers at this level of resistance. However, if Bitcoin keeps rejecting this level, the only way we're going to be bullish is Bitcoin come back above levels like this, retest, reject, before you can be bullish on Bitcoin again. For now, Bitcoin is currently back at this level of resistance. It rejected this level of support, but it's not a strong enough rejection. Okay, if it's able to break above this level of resistance, however, could look for short-term intraday buys to this point. But this is not going to be a trade I'm going to be interested in, because Bitcoin can come here again and move to the downside. What I'll be interested in is the market is able to take out this level, retest, then I'll look for buy. Or if the market can come and break below this level, retest, be looking for sales to the downside. These are the two scenarios I would really be interested in trading the Bitcoin market. So guys, that's going to be the end of this video. I know this will probably be a longer than usual video, but I'm glad I was able to go through all the pairs that I had on my charts. So do also like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video with your trader friends and family, and I'll catch you guys in the very next video. Bye for now.